Right. Let's see, I believe we're only getting the one race, but at least we'll get something. %, yeah. Let's just hoping people actually get in. Let's see if I can get any other guys here. Right, so do some invites right now. Caesar and not Caesar. Not Caesar. Caesar's already in. Scaledy and Joom should have invites. Let's see if I can get anyone else. Just trying to scale. They should be in. I should be invited to doing some of the settings now. Just helping Ella get all the settings sorted. I think everything else should be fine. That's Skildy Trends. Trends. I believe that's how you spell trends, right? And then that jagged. We should be probably 4 apiece, at the least. Just trying to get the other 2 to come in now. So it'll be at the very least 4v4. If Trem's joined, there'll be 5v4, which I've seen worse. Hopefully a couple of people decide to show up on Tuesday when we go back to full scheduling. If not, it's at very least 4v4, and that's good enough. As to... Hold on. Let me try and get Ella to take the sprint race off for 1 minute. Get that sorted. I need to add the Joker as well. We should be good to go. That should be set as a 4v4. Hopefully some people choose to join us a little bit. I only got the 1 race today. I think we should be able to go. That's a nice tackle from Patrick Queen. Right, so as everyone gets ready to ready up, should allow us to get 1 more of the matches done that was meant to be done on a Sunday. A couple of them still, unfortunately, forfeited. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Let's get this. Let's get this going. I'm interested to see a couple of these people's pace proper. We got to see Jokers and a couple, but more importantly, I haven't seen people like Jag King's proper pace yet. You know, he usually does well. usually does well in Tier 3. Joom is one that is a complete outlier. I have no clue how quick he is. Do we wait for the... Well, we're just waiting on Seed. Are they already up now then? The Team Europe team had to get a couple of loanees apparently for the race. But, still, let's go for a race around Spain. At least we get something going here. In terms of my bet, Jamar Chase just scored a touchdown. Falcons are useless. Yep, no, Trem's doesn't look like he's responding, so just waiting for Jooms and Alex is still racing. Yeah, man's been so quiet. Yeah, he's still here. He came back. He had a bit of a break while he was in, I think it was Mexico. I think. He's back anyway, nonetheless. He did the back end of last season. And he's properly racing again now. Oh God. So what's up for the Saturday Spec Series? I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's moving to a Wednesday. Could confirm that later on, but I don't believe it's going to be on a Saturday no more. Just lack of availability. Even last night, we didn't even get the race done because people didn't show up. If it's a Wednesday, well, you can go after the Iggy if you want. I don't think I will be able to. I don't think I will be able to race if it's on Wednesday. We'll see if Joom can get in by the time one-shot qualifying is over. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Joom's left. Won't be going after anyone. He practices too much. Right. Looks like we're going... Hopefully Joom's able to get back in. If not, we might have to restart the entire thing. He's joining, so he's good enough. Right. So, headed down into turn 1. On the one-shot qualifying, Joom's going to have to start from the back, which is in... actually quite unfortunate. Wait, is he back in already? Not entirely sure if he's back in, but his car is just there. Currently sitting himself in 6th. There you go, he's dropping his car a little bit further down. His car's on the grid anyway, so he should be fine. Slimmy retired from the session, so Slimmy starting 8th. Joker at the moment, Joker invalidated lap. So Cedar in the, well, that's a bit of a different take on the gold and gold and blue. But he's currently, so what teams are here? So this is Europe 1 versus the Brits. Slimmy and Cedar have had to sit in as reserves because half the European team is apparently out injured. So we'll find out soon enough. But down into the final corner, Cedar over the line in first. So Cedar on pole by about 6/10, Cello 18-2. Not that close when you look at it all together. But it is a 1-2 for Team Europe. Skildy and Jag, Jag third, Roller fourth, Skildy fifth, Jim sixth, Slimmy and Joker both invalidating the what on earth is Cedar's car. Alex is slowest. He didn't, yeah. Jim did, but you know, it's not exactly a lot people could do now because already I meant before he did the lap, so he could do the lap, but each to their own. Right. In the actual race, we are only 7 in. Trying to get Doom into the lobby. If not, we're going to have to reset. Let's have that. Let's hope Slimmy's right. A bit unfortunate. Didn't want to see anyone, unfortunately, sit out. His car is still on the grid. Yeah, his car is still on the grid. He should be able to take it now. Jim got the wrong colours. Jim got the other team's colours by mistake. Oh well. It's fine, I know which colour, which team he's on anyway. We might have to restart this one. I'm not entirely sure what colours you actually got there. I don't think there's one that actually shows up to be that kind of colour for the teams, but it leaves us with 7, but I feel like that's a bit unfair. I'm guaranteed a point though, because his car's on the grid. Let me see if I can at them all, get them all their attentions quickly. It will be one day, but it isn't today. Right, quit. That way we can get it up and running again, and then hopefully June can come back in as well. Let's hope. Why have I been kicked out of NFL Red Zone? That's the real question. Let's see if it works with bin. Yep, he's not wrong. Time for them to... Yep, I'd say Ella actually did set up a new lobby. Oh, fair enough, well played. I'm in, don't worry about that one, Ella. Don't worry about me. You got those settings, I'm pretty sure, all sorted already. Just making sure played together. Those four get an invite. And then we should be able to go proper, hopefully. Let's hope. Let's hope that's the case anyway. I've sent all four of them an invite. I didn't hit that button though, did I? God damn it. Skillsy's joining. It's just a case of when the rest of them realise what's going on. Right, I do believe that is 8. Yep, we've got 8. That's good news. So we're back to 4v4. Nice. Bateman just absolutely destroyed the Browns. 26 yards. Let's go. But in the process, we wait for Caesar and Ella to ready themselves up. Well, something's happened outside. I'm not entirely sure. That might have been a firework. Just in dialect with Ella right now. Just waiting for Ella to set up the lobby, and then everything is good to go. Hopefully June loads in and is able to take control of his car this time. Now we can have a proper 4v4 and actually have something to go off. Bear in mind that means all 36 points are available, and the ability to do a 18-18 tie is also available. Which means it could have 3 outcomes to this. Mistakes could sway quite a lot of things here. Just wait, just hopefully getting this in before we start at 8 o'clock. Well, I say we start. The actual, what do you call it? The actual race starts at 8 o'clock. That's... Just need Caesar to choose his car. There you go, invited him as well. Hopefully that gets his attention to actually pick his car. What are they doing? Shouldn't be taking that long. I mean, he's giving me time to watch a little bit of the Ravens play. You see, they were just sat there like, oh, why are we going? Ah, it's fine. No, we're waiting for him. That's a touchdown. God damn it. Alright. We get a race around Spain. Hopefully everyone's loaded in. Please, for the love of God, everyone load in. Okay, please. Can we, can everyone's game load in, please? It would be, yay, June's the one that's loaded, June's loaded in this time, Roller's internet is. Damn the pressure the comms get is big. Hey, Caesar, it's all good, don't worry about it. See things happen. God. No, not another one. Why? Can we just get the 30 seconds up in the top just to save someone, please? I cannot believe this. Always the game, isn't it? Yep, the game is not having it today. Why is the game not having it today? It's Ericsson's fault. I beg that we actually get this sorted and he can come back in and we don't have to restart this again. Who started, man? God damn it, man. Well, I guess we're going. Someone else hasn't even got off the starting line. Someone readied up before Roller could join properly. I have a funny feeling he's not going to be able to take control of his car again. God, this fucking game, man. At this point, I'm tempted to just have the AI go on 105. That way, no one loses out until the start, until their end, unless they can get back in. But yeah, hopefully Roller can take control of his car immediately off the start, and we can get back in. Hopefully that's the case, but we don't know. But his AI starts fourth for the time being. Let's see what tyres are on each car. So we've seen most of the time the alternate strategy taken on by the rest of the guys, but today seemingly looking like everyone else wants to go onto the soft tyres. We watch Rollo come up to the grid in the slowest fashion possible. Hopefully everyone can take control, we don't have to restart, we can get this done by 1:30, but as everyone is lining up and nobody understands what a grid box looks like, hopefully we get going. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, away we go. Jags has forgot his setup, so that should be fun. Jag has jumped. What is going on with my standing? Seated at the front, Jags jumped into second. Ella for yellow flag in sector 1. Something's happened to Joker. I think Roller's got his car back, has he? Not entirely sure if Roller has got his car back. It's the slowest thing I've ever seen. But there's Slimmy in the wall as well off the start. So that's not good news at the moment for Team Europe, who has apparently got an awful start, and Roller's somewhere, I'm not entirely sure where. Ella's out. What's happened to Ella? Roller's been disqualified for what I can only assume is having spectator mode as his actual racing type. But I think we might have to go one last time. What is going on? Alright, let me host this then. Let's hope this doesn't break. Someone's not exactly looking in the best shape over there. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, god damn it, man. This is killing me. This is actually killing me. They all have invites. Race has, no, the game has decided we're not allowed to. The game doesn't like us. It's not been our friend today, that's for sure. I'll turn formation lap off. Can I get the picture that was put in? There you go, thank you. Alright, so it's... Now, move play down. God damn it, man. This game has just turned into an absolute shit show. I'm ready to go when everyone else is. Yeah, it's taking too much time, you don't say. God damn it, man. Let's hope that this doesn't break, because the last time I hosted something as a spectator, or the last time I've seen things hosted by a spectator, the lobby has crashed. Or has glitched out in some... has made quick decisions quicker than this. Mate, this is last shot. This is it. This is the last chance. Everyone has thankfully loaded in immediately. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Zoom loading again. Well, I don't see anything. Oh my god. This is taking the piss. This is taking the fucking piss. This game has just... What the f is going on? Oh, the game, man. How can a game be this flawed? Oh, it's starting in 30 seconds. We've restarted the race. We've started the race here, haven't we? Oh! Oh, we're going. I guess we're going. I don't really think we have much of a choice at this point. He'll get his point. Oh, two people have got off there. Something's happened between Slimmy and Roller. Jume's car is sliding just out ahead now, and something happened there between Team Europe and I'll continue on. Hopefully Jume can control his car, I'm not entirely sure at this point. I think Slimmy's just lost the car as well. So we've got Team Europe up in front, Caesar followed by Jag King and the Joker, and then we've got Ella following that. The race has finally started, but I don't know how functioning this lobby actually is. Caesar already broken a second gap. The three behind all closed, all bunched together, but no, I sooner to say that Ella loses the second gap on Joker in front of him. Jume is actually controlling his car. That's not a ghosted car, so good. Slimmy and Roller had a bit of a problem. Roller's got no front wing. We've actually got started. It's relatively functional. Oh, there's another one gone round. Skildy and Ella touching each other. I think that's a bit of a thing happening there. And, well, Skildy moves up to 4th. I'm not entirely sure how clean that was. Ella's just teleporting around behind Skildy at this point. We move on to lap 2. Jag King still a second, just over a second behind Caesar, followed by Joker, who's within the DRS range when that gets enabled in half a lap's time. And then you got Skildy 3 seconds further back, followed by Ella, who's about 4/10 further on the red car. Skildy in front. The Team Brits at the moment taking it to Europe pretty resoundingly at the moment. A couple of European guys had to sit out. But as we roll through lap 2 now, Ella trying to close in. You're trying to use the slipstream here on Skildy, the tier 1 driver versus the tier 2 driver. Ella to the inside. Ella's going to get it. Maybe a switchback possible here for Skildy. Doesn't get it. So Ella's going to move up into 4th. It's still not enough. Ella's got to get a move on. Now yellow flag in sector 1. Jim's car is now well behind Slimmy. Yellow flag in sector 1, I think, is Roller. Yeah, it is Roller. Let's span it. After his pit stop, and got quite a number of fastest laps set there on lap 2. And the fastest one right now is set with the Joker, who's closing rapidly on Jag King, who's trying to take a chunk out of Caesar's time, but not getting awfully close. Behind Skildy, still within a second of Ella. DRS will still be a thing for him. Slimmy currently 6th. Yellow flag in sector 1. Something's happened there. Slimmy's gone round. Slimmy's gone round. So that moved Jume up into 6th. Ella needs to get to second for it to be a draw. But, it looked like everyone's outside of that DRS range now. Jag seemingly having a setup that's better in the corners than Caesar does. But in a straight line, Caesar is, honestly just driving away at this point. It looks like the Joker not hanging up too well with, Jag Kings either. As we go into yellow, the yellow flag and sector 2 and 3. That might be Scaldy. It is Scaldy, but he only loses the position to his own teammate. So I don't think he's going to be too disappointed about that. He might be a little disappointed with the fact that he span it. Also, Slimmy having problems as he goes round the beginning of the second sector, and then he spins it again! And Team Europe not enjoying themselves whatsoever here. Ella has to get a move on. As Jag King's now eating well into the time that Caesar had in the lead. And Team Brits might be here to show up and then try and get themselves through to the next round. They lost to the Netherlands the last time out. Got a couple of new recruits after Europe 2 had to disband due to lack of numbers. So they're coming in full force. They have the Netherlands to play again and already through. So we've got Jag King now 0.8 of a second. He is flying. Caesar definitely tier 1 pace in this league. As we saw on Sunday, he ended up coming from out of nowhere to win the championship for tier 2. So he definitely had the pace to be in the tier above. Jag King's usually doing well. It usually does well in tier 3. But when you've got people like Yusuf as your competition, it's not usually all that great. You can't usually do everything. Voller 51 seconds off the back of Scalesy, so it's entirely down to whether or not a couple of people up the front of this grid make mistakes now. Scalesy within arm's length of Doom as well. As we are on lap 5 now, and I'm pretty sure everyone almost... Oh, no, never mind. Roller's gone on to the hard, so he's going to the end. Slimmy's on to the mediums, as he plans to go to the end here. There's mediums on Scaldy and Ella's cards. And you've got Doom, Joker, Jag King and Caesar all on the soft. So trying to get the gap as soon as possible. It's 1.6 seconds now between Caesar and Jag. I'm trying to get this in before the F1 starts as well. We're fully aware that that doesn't... that also exists. But also Ella closing in on Joker. So Ella's trying to make a move or two. He's trying to get himself in a position where he can, well, salvage a draw if anything, if what the rest of the guys, if what Roller and Slimmy are doing is anything to go by. Mercurial Caesar, so Caesar sets himself the fastest lap of the race so far. Here comes Ella. Ella down the inside here on Joker. And Ella, with the pace, has managed to move himself up to third. Got past before we even hit turn 1. Joker looks to the inside to try and make a move, but doesn't get it. And he's going to drop to 4th. And, well, now he's got Jag Kings to catch up because Caesar is very much clear now. Caesar up the road 2 seconds, followed by... well, to Jag, who's followed a further 3 seconds behind by Ella, with Joker 1.3 seconds and outside of DRS range after the overtake in turn 1. So, you've got a decent range of people here who might still have an 18 all. As Ella's chasing down Jags, who's also gaining time as of right now on the blue and gold of Caesar at the lead. Everyone's separated by about two seconds and some change right now. Scaldy is trying to get himself closer to Doom. Ella also lagging a little bit there. It's still 2.8 seconds off of the back of Jag Kings, but he sets the fastest lap for the race so far. And I think that Caesar trying to catch up to Slimmy behind him and Roller on the verge of being lapped. 1.8 seconds now between Cedar and Jag Kings. That's very clearly heading in the right direction for... oh, there's 3 seconds for Slimmy. Very clear heading in the right direction for Jags at the moment, who I think actually has his setup this time. I'm not entirely sure. That's in between Roller and Slimmy right off the start has killed their racers already. Definitely means that we are fighting. That definitely means that Europe 1 are fighting for a best of draw, unless they're the DNF. If they're the DNF, then one of them staying in should be able to climb a position and then hopefully, well, possibly take a win home. When both these teams are fighting for seeding on who they play in the opposite group on probably a week. Oh, there goes Ella! There goes Ella! Too much curb. I think he got beached. In comes Joker. In comes Jag. Their tires go off and mediums go on both of those cars. Caesar stays out. Joom and Scaldy content to not fight it out. As Joom's going to go into the pits now. Scaldy on the medium tires obviously going to stay out. No speeding in the pit lane there for Joom. But it's going, well, as it stands it's 18 all. I'm not entirely sure it's going to stay that way. But we're on lap 8. Caesar way out in front after Ella's spin. And he's still got to get Jag Kings as well. Jag Kings about 2 seconds back when he pitted. But should be roughly the same again when he comes out. Everyone else split by a bit too much when it comes to time to really do anything. So Scaldy also stayed out, trying to catch up to his teammate. Maybe if he can get some DRS, it would be good to tow him along, maybe give him some time. But Joker 6 seconds behind, Joom's further 16 seconds off that. Roller 29 off the back of Joom after his pit stop. So Roller will still stay in there, try his best not to get lapped as well. Same with Slimmy, who right now hasn't been lapped by his teammate. Doesn't want to cost his teammate an awful lot of time though, because he's not that far ahead of Jag Kings when it comes to leveling out the pits in about a lap's time. Slimmy also only about 2 seconds behind Roller. The two at the back, not that far apart. But Scaldy is losing a little bit of time here on Jag Kings. He's lost about half a second on the last lap. And up the hill we go. On lap 9 of 17. Yellow flag in sector 1 and 2 this year. That is white. That means that Joom's has gone off at the end of turn 3, I think. Yeah, they actually got racing. That did actually happen. Eventually. And everyone's in. Believe it or not. We didn't have to cut someone loose. Ella sets the fastest lap of the race so far, but when they go into pit, it's not going to really do an awful lot. He is still 11 seconds back. Has a lot of work to do. Scaldy even further back. Jag Kings right now trying to hold himself together. Joom needs to get himself together though, because he is slowly being caught up by those two behind. And when you're getting caught up by the two behind, it might put your team in a little bit of danger. He is currently, what, 8 seconds ahead of Roller as they got the hill into the sector 3. Also got Jag King and Scaldy separated by about 3 seconds. Actually, watch Roller and Slimmy separated by about a second of time here. It's also 5 seconds now between Joom and Roller. Oh, Slimmy goes a bit deep. Slimmy goes very, very, very deep. How many crashes in Kota? I actually doing my predictions for F1 in the middle of this. I think it'll be probably... Oh, he's had to pit. No front wing left on that car, I'm guessing. I reckon maybe in the region of 17 finishes. Jim had actually just straight up DNF, so he's going to come 8th. See, they're in the pits right now. Overtaken by Ella, who currently takes the lead of the race. They are teammates though, so I don't think they really care that much. So Jim's going to finish 8th. Roller and Slimmy going to finish probably 6th and 7th apiece. 5 DNFs. I'll go 16 finishes. I don't think there'll be an awful lot. I think there will be a safety car. But Jag King's he's actually within a second of Caesar. However, the tyres are going to be in Caesar's favour, so this could be interesting for the lead of the race. Caesar versus Jag King's DRS. Certainly going to help the guy behind. Latifi is Latifi. I went Pierre Gasly to crash out first. Seems to be having a problem with that. The AlphaTauri now that he doesn't give a about it. Jag King still within a second. Bearing in mind this is for net P1 of the race. Skildy 3.8 seconds behind Jag King's after pitting. Slimmy and Roller have their positions switched. And Della has come into the pits. Joe for points could be interesting considering the Alfa Romeo is definitely quicker today. Yellow flag in sector 3. Something's happened there. Joker's gone round. Joker's gone round, and that might open the door. If he wasn't 49 seconds ahead anyway. Ella's come out of the pits now. Where is he going to sit himself? Well, he would have been probably behind Joker. However, that spin for Joker has put him in front of Joker. And that might open the door here for Ella to make some moves, possibly on Skildy and possibly on Jags by the end of this. I'm not entirely sure how you spin before the final chicane. But as it stands, you've got, what? 7, 6, that's 13. 17 if you count Joker's 4. It would be 18 apiece if it ends as it is. Jag got cleared by Caesar now. Caesar 1.2 seconds up the road. So this is now entirely dependent on whether or not Skildy can hold Ella at bay. If not, then I think the Team Europe might actually take this one. Bear in mind, Europe drew their first game. The Brits won theirs and then lost to the Netherlands. So this is game number 3 for the Brits. They hope they could get something out of this to improve their seeding. Bear in mind, however, wherever you end in your group, you play the opposite number from the other group. So if you end first in this group, you play the fourth best team in Group 2. You saw Sweden versus Scotland last night. Skildy, 2.4 seconds. We've got 1 lap 13. And getting close very rapidly here by Ella. Skildy hoping that clock ticks down just soon, and it's just quick enough at this point. But it doesn't seem to be doing so. I'm going to put my phone on charge while we wait for Ella to potentially catch up to Skildy and make this one a rather interesting fight. As we see, it's 1.3 seconds now between Skildy and Ella. 3rd and 4th. Going at it. Bearing in mind, if Ella makes this overtake, then that might be game in terms of points for the team. There might be an advantage for the Team Europe. He's actually not got DRS. Oh no, he has apparently. Yellow flag in sector 3. Joker again. He's gone a bit too far. Might have got beached on the curb this time. And Ella doesn't get past Skildy. into turn 3, and Scalesy gonna hold on for a slight bit longer. It's on lap 14 now, so Scalesy doing enough, but is he gonna be able to do enough for long enough? That means that Ella doesn't get him. Tier 1 versus Tier 2. Ella looks a lot closer than the 10th of a second here. Oh, on my screen, Scalesy's gone round, which means Ella's going to go in front. I'm not entirely sure if that's what just happened, because Scalesy looked rather slow. Might be entirely possible. It might not even be right. I don't have a clue at this point. It has happened before where the game glitches everyone to be slightly slower than they were before. But I have no clue. Scalesy goes into the pit after... Oh, and then speeds after being hit by Ella. That is incredibly unfortunate. Scalesy going onto soft hiding. I'm not entirely sure why. Fastest lap doesn't count. But Ella 7.2 seconds back, and Slimmy a good chunk of the track back. He'll have a nosebleed starting fifth. Nah, I don't think Stroll DNF. I don't think Stroll DNFs today. But you know, we've got a few people here that are actually doing something. Jag King still 4 seconds behind on Cedar on lap 15 of 17. We are 3 laps from the end of the race. Cedar going to take us into lap 16. Roller's time starting to improve a little bit on Slimmy. Bear in mind Slimmy has 3 seconds worth of penalties, so it could be possible that Slimmy drops a position. However, I don't think it really matters considering Doom ended last and Jag isn't winning, so it might be going in the direction of Europe regardless. As Caesar has just treated this like an absolute stroll today. No one come anywhere near him. Two laps left to go. Well, 1.5 laps left to go as he's going to come through the middle of the second sector right now. And he does straight into the DRS zone. Someone made a mishap back there. It's Slimmy. Slimmy's gone round. Oh, okay. That's a bit unfortunate for him. It does put him at the back, and he got warm tyres as well. I don't think it's going to change an awful lot in terms of where people come. Unless Slimmy gets in the way of Caesar, and that might change things as Jag's 5.3 seconds further back, but I don't know if it is as it is. We'll find out when Caesar comes over the line in about in a lap's time. He just goes over now. And he's about 5.7 seconds ahead of Jag. Yellow flag in sector 1. Someone's had an issue. Slimmy again. Slimmy's just spinning left, right and centre. He's not had a great time here whatsoever. As we still watch Caesar go round the final lap for the final time. Oh, so Scalesy sets the fastest lap. I mean, it doesn't count for anything, but he sets the fastest lap. It's either almost having a bit of a problem up the hill there. That would have been rather interesting had he actually crashed. If he crashed, it would have swung the entire race in the direction of Team Brits, but he'd saved the car. Up the hill he goes. The final time into sector 3, up the hill, round the fourth to last. Down the hill he comes one last time through the final chicane. And this has never really been in doubt, has it? All the way around the final corner, no mistake, over the line, and Caesar is gonna win it. He's gonna win it in Japan. In Spain. Wrong country entirely. Jack's gonna come over in second. Ella's gonna come over in third after Slimmy gets lapped by a couple of people. Joker currently in fourth, so I think that means that I think that means you're at 1. 8 and 6. It's 14, 3 for 6, 17, 2. Yeah, they won 17. They won 19-17. That is quite unfortunate. Roller's going to come over in last and be the last one to actually finish. Well then, Europe takes the win. As we watch Roller over the line. He didn't get lapped. He had to allegedly Stroller finish 6th. What on earth has happened to my game? Half the planet's disappeared. Oh god. But with that, let's see the rest of the guys celebrate on the podium. But I'm pretty sure that is a win for that gritty celebration. Glitched. Fair enough. That's a shame. Hamilton's brakes are fucked. Oh god. Well, with that being the actual final result, I believe that is 1917 Europe. I think that's all we have for the day. The rest of the other 2 teams that were meant to go on, the finish didn't show up, so I guess that'll be a win in the, for Team Middle East. But we'll sort that out as we go. Mechanics on the grids replacing pads and oh Jesus Christ. Okay. But with that, I'm going to say goodbye. We'll be back. Well, tomorrow is GT-ROC if you want to watch that. Tomorrow, Tuesday we'll be back here. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday will be F1 ROC. And then we'll finish the rest of this tournament off over the week following that before the season starts again. In a bit.